First and foremost, giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. All right. Yahweh is who the world calls God. Yahweh Shai is who the world calls Jesus Christ. All right. And today we're going to do a lesson on who the Most High, all right, and His Son, all right, who they love, all right, and who He's dealing with, all right, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, all right. We are the 12 tribes of Israel, all right, and we are His people, all right, and we belong to Him, okay, and to His Son, all right, Yahweh Shai, all right, not Jesus, all right. We know that they changed the name, all right, to trick and deceive the world, all right, and mainly the world of Israel, all right, and we know that they did that to throw everything off, all right, so that we will worship a false image, all right, instead of worshiping the true creator, all right, and they did, and in turn of them doing that, all right, that threw everything off, all right. And why did it happen? Because we know that Israel, all right, the nation of Israel, all right, went off, all right, under the law of Moses, all right. And because of that, all right, because the nation of Israel went off, all right, because Israel, all right, because we went off, all right, because we disobeyed them, all right, fast forward, here we are today, all right, fast forward, here we are today, all right, in captivity, all right. And this is why we're here, all right? This is why we're here, all right? And today, we're going to get some scriptures, all right, to prove, all right, that we are the Israelites, all right, and we are the Lord's people, and why we're over here in the United States of America, all right, which America is spiritual Egypt, all right, and why we're here and how we got here, all right, and why we're here in the first place, all right. Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 28, all right, verse 68. The Lord, Salakia, the Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, into a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee. So when did that happen? That happened when Israel, all right, was brought over here on slave ships and sold to this white man by the Arabs and the so-called the Arabs and the Africans, which are the Hamites, all right, and the Arabs, which are the Ishmaelites, starting with Esau, which is the Saudis, the Arabs, all right. They sold us to this. They sold us to this white man, and that's how we ended up over here. All right. This is verse 68 is the point. All right. Let's start at 64. All right. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And among these nations thou shalt find no ease. Meaning, amongst these nations, all right, are enemies, you're not going to find rest or peace or none of that. All right. Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. Verse 68 is the point. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spoke unto thee. So like thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Meaning, once you get to where you're going, all right, once you get to where you're going, nobody's going to buy your freedom. Nobody's going to deliver you. Nobody's going to redeem you. All right. Once you get to where you're going, that's the last stop. That's it. All right. And that's what happened. All right. Let's go to Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 29. All right. And this is this Jeremiah chapter 29. All right. And let's jump down to verse 18. And I will persecute them with the sword and with famine and with pestilence, and will deliver them to be removed to all the kingdoms of the earth, to be a curse and an astonishment, and a hissing and a reproach among all the nations, whither I have driven them, because they have not hearkened to my words, saith the Lord, which I sent unto them by my servants the prophets, raising up early and sending them, but ye would not hear, saith the Lord. Hear ye therefore the word of the Lord, all ye of the captivity, whom I have sent from Jerusalem to Babylon. All right. And we know that Babylon, all right, is talking about over there all right, when we got ran out of Jerusalem, all right, we were scattered, all right, and we got ran out of Jerusalem, all right. Israel died, went to sleep, all right, went into captivity. Fast forward all the way up till now, and Israel is still in captivity under the heathens. All right. So let's go to Jeremiah. Let's go down. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 31. All right. And this is how we got woke up to this truth. All right. Jeremiah 31. And let's jump down to verse 31. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Now, Israel is the northern kingdom, which are the so-called Mexicans, Native American Indians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans. All right. All of you that's in South America, Brazil, Argentina, Chile. The southern kingdom, which is Judah, are the so-called blacks, Jamaicans, and Haitians. All right. And we're going to get into how this all started, because we know that the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom split. All right. The northern kingdom was divorced, was put away. All right. And then the southern kingdom, and we was cast off. All right. And Israel ran out of Jerusalem. We all died, went to sleep. Fast forward, here we are in America in captivity. All right. And we woke up here. Let's continue. All right. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which is the first captivity, Egypt, all right, under Pharaoh, which my covenant they break, although I was a husbandman unto them, said the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, said the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. All right, let's continue. Thus said the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divided the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. All right. So when it says that he shall make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah, that's talking about a new covenant Because the old covenant, which is the law of Moses, which we're going to get into, all right, the law, statutes, and commandments, the high holy days, the law of animal sacrifice, he took all that away.